Alright, that should be going live, basically. Alright, we have two ongoing tornado warnings which are in Louisiana. We got one that is between. Actually, we got a couple that are between the Texas and Louisiana border, but we do have one that is in the Shreveport area. And then we also got one up here in Mooringsport up the shoreline. This is taking a while to load the velocities here, so I'm gonna have to go over to GR2 analysis real quickly here. But these tornado warnings are gonna be going for, well, this one's gonna be going for a half hour. This one's gonna be going for about 15 minutes at this point. If you're any of those tornado warnings, seek shelter now. Go to the lowest part of building in our home, most interior part of building in our home. Alright, there we go. Not GR2. Radar Mega just loaded there. So a couple of areas here. So this area right here is tornado warned, and I'm not 100% sure on this one here. But at one point earlier this morning, there was some discrete cells. You can see some there are like scattered showers and storms in front of this. It will be interesting to see if we have any other prefrontals that do prop up in front of this, but this does seem to be mainly to here with this line here that we've been seeing even through last night too, which a lot of this activity didn't start kicking up till around 5ish when it got to I think the Fort Worth Dallas area and the eastern portion of Oklahoma. Let me go to if we have any CC drop at all. May have to switch over to GR2 analysis real quick. Because that area of tight rotations could be right in there. Like I feel, as I say, my voice kind of. If you guys are wondering why my voice inside there, it is like 9 in the morning at this point too. So there's that. Definitely gonna be seeing a lot of heavy rainfall with this line of storms as well. Also, this is moving a lot quicker than I thought because the HRRR and whatnot were kind of forecasting this to be going through till like 6 o'clock this afternoon with this line, which would not be surprised if that does end up happening, but it does look like it is moving potentially a little bit faster than what the models were kind of saying. So do we have any storm chasers there in this area? Because I don't know how many storm chasers are up and going right now. Looks like okay. So Vince Walty is all the way near Bogota, Texas. It looks like. Okay, so we're only 2 minutes behind right now on CC drop. Not CC drop, but CC. It will be interesting to seeing if we do have a tornado on the ground. which is going to be going towards Shreveport. It's going to be right in there. And a lot of this is a QLCS tornado threat. Still could see a strong tornado out of a QLCS tornado threat. This is making its way out of this tornado warning that is between Texas and Louisiana. We'll see if that gets this either canceled out once it starts moving out more. But this one is definitely going to be something to watch with the one in Louisiana where the velocity is a little bit stronger. And then they just released a mesoscale discussion. So let me go over to that. Looks like actually, okay, this is now a confirmed tornado. Looks like. It says canceled on it, but it's clearly not. But this is a confirmed tornado. Where was this confirmed? This tornado was located 7 miles of Westcom. Because if we do have anything at all with that confirmed tornado, it's going to be near Blanchard, going towards the east. Don't know if we have any cameras or not in Shreveport. About to look. I know Weatherwise has a couple cameras in Louisiana, but I don't specifically know where off the top of my head. It's in south central to south central Louisiana, so we don't have any cameras on Weatherwise that we can use there. Okay, that's gonna be really difficult to spot on there. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit different than what was beforehand. Because I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be really difficult to pick out on that tornado warning there. Because typically I have pink for a tornado emergency, but this is just a regular tornado warning with observe tag on it. But this is going to be going towards Blanchard and North Highlands. Still nothing definitive on CC drop. Continue to stay in your safe places. Another severe thunderstorm warning just got issued. I have a feeling that's probably gonna be, it's gonna be like right there. So this one right here just got issued for Magnolia, Atlanta, Mount Holly. That's gonna be in the Arkansas region. We have a couple of these, so it looks like there might be a couple areas here that are rotating up towards upstream here. Just waiting to see if we have anything definitive at all. But sometimes that's not going to be an option when it comes to looking at a QLCS type of deal here. But if you are in this area, this is a confirmed tornado. It was confirmed 7 miles north of Wascom. So if you are in this tornado warning, go to the lowest part of building your home, the more secure part of building your home. I said another thing too that I should mention is this is in that area where we have that enhanced risk as well. Let me show that real quick on not GR2 analysis, but on Radar Omega. So yeah, this is basically in that 10% area. It is it is making its way into that significant severe area, which I have a feeling we may see that start picking up again as we go to mid afternoon to the afternoon hours with the tornado threat. All right, here we go. So yeah, it's gonna be right near Blanchard. It's gonna be going towards I-49. It's gonna be going towards east near North Highlands in Louisiana. So got another 4 minutes on this tornado warning. Kind of surprised it has been canceled out because a lot of the activity where it would be tornadic has moved out of that area. So my guess is they are gonna just let that expire out. And then here's that wind threat area, which I think we probably will see that. Don't know how much of those are gonna be within that 70 mile per hour wind gust parameter, but we'll see. And that hail threat won't really see much of a hail threat out of this line, considering it's an MCS, and you don't really see a hail threat with lines of storms like this. As they just updated the warning box for that tornado warning. It's now radar indicated compared to a confirmed tornado, so it's more than likely a brief tornado that spun up. Uh, could still have a tornado that briefly spins up at any time, because typically once again when you have something like this, you'll have brief spin ups that occur. So again, another 2 minutes in that tornado warning there. Still surprised that it has not been canceled out. This tornado watch back here, I have a feeling it's probably gonna get condensed soon here. So we'll probably see that get condensed. Also have a severe thunderstorm watch, which is gonna be going until when is this gonna be going until? Because it says about 2 hours, so it looks like probably around like 11 o'clock today. How far behind? Okay, we are far behind on the radar scan right now. But that's probably because Radar Omega's behind, maybe. Because sometimes that's what happens. No, we're basically just 5 minutes behind right now. So we're going to have to wait for the next velocity update here. We'll see we'll see if what happens in the next update. All right. Okay, so it looks like okay that tornado warning in the backside there has canceled out there. So now we just have one ongoing tornado warning. Would not be surprised if you start seeing that pick back up. So this is the only area here that we have any type of strong rotations by Blanchard right now. Gotta be watching for anything downstream, like down here, because there might be a couple areas down here that are rotating, as it's gonna be getting to an area where there's moisture, instability, and well, there's gonna be wind shear almost everywhere at this point within this line here, but instability and moisture are gonna be the main things here. And we have update on the scans here. I just realized of that too. If still continue staying in a safe place until it expires out or gets canceled out. It is pretty windy right now in Shreveport, from what I'm looking at here. Which let me just get that up real quick here. Louisiana Department. Okay, apparently their Department of Transportation site does not want to load. Unless it's just a completely broken site, I'm not 100% sure. So I do. Okay, I'm trying to find some other cameras too here. Westbound on I-20. How many of these are gonna be still images is the question. Because some of these sometimes are they're gonna be like a still image compared to a actual video when it comes to traffic cameras. Which actually I may. Okay, there we go. The button's just like way up there. Okay. Alright, let me just get that up real quick with the camera here. Where is it? Cameras, 3-4, not that. Okay, there. That should be it. Yeah, okay. Why is it not letting me, Actually, I was gonna say, it would be nice if they had, like, a map where all the cameras are. Because that helps sometimes. Alright, I guess we'll have to work with that, I guess. So there's a full screen, literally puts it in full screen here. Alright. There we go. That's on I-20 at I-49. So that's probably intersecting somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. Where is that intersecting at? Because that's I-20 and I-49. I feel that's probably going to be more up towards the north, potentially. Oh, wait. I found something here. That could be a little bit better. So it's also a 70 area of 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, too. That camera I have may not be within that area where we have the 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, because a lot of it seems to be mainly right in Shreveport, right where that tornado warning is at. We're currently 4 minutes behind on velocity scans. Let me just kind of go back and forth. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's basically updated from last scan, or not update from last scan, but it is on last scan. Still got another 10 minutes, around quarter size hail with that tornado warning. Looks like there also was damage, border of Louisville and the Colony, Texas. There was some damage at, looks like, a warehouse. Highway off of 121 near Leoria Lane. Tollway is still closed down. Looks like it due to flipped trucks. So I don't know if this is updated or not because this is taking a while. It's typically. Let me just switch over to. Oh no, it did update. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely some intensification in those uh velocities there, which is gonna be right over Highland Square in North Highlands. It's gonna be right North Louisiana. It's gonna be going towards Vanceville and Airline Park Estates. Would not be surprised if we get a extension on that tornado warning. Do we have? I wonder if there's a live stream for Shreveport here. Camera. Come on. Where's the camera? Okay, so there's no Shreveport, Louisiana cameras here, unfortunately. But if you're... Oh, there we go. We do have... Okay, there we go. There's the extension on that tornado warning. If you're in this area, seek shelter. Go to your lowest part of your building or home, or the most secure part of your building or home, and stay in that safe place. It's going to be for Airline Estates, Vanceville, Whitehurst, Foster's, Paducah Park, Brookhaven Estates, Dogwood Acres, Mary Woods, Fillmore, Princeton, and Houghton. Still currently radar indicated, but we may have a tornado that is on the ground. Kind of are behind by 3 minutes on radar here. We do have a confirmed tornado on this. Should update in a second here, but this is now a confirmed tornado that is on the ground. Tornado producing storm is located near Foster's or Bossier City. Go to your safe places. This is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground. I'm kind of curious if there is anything here over the radar, because there's some stronger velocities here, but that's probably just due to it being really close to radar there. Kind of curious if we do have a... So hopefully... Okay, there we go. Now this is observed. Located near... Once again, located near Foster's or near Bossier City, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Gonna be going towards Airline Park Estates, and Vanceville. Just gotta give it a second here to update. Yeah, there definitely something may have occurred near North Highlands. Let me just switch over to GR2 analysis real quick while Radar Omega takes its time here. Alright, there we go. Now it's updated. Let's actually take a look at CC drop here. Which, yeah, there definitely may have been something near North Highlands right in there. Because, it's kind of chopped up with how close it is to radar, but that debris is going to be right in there near Highland. It's going to be going right towards Airline Park Estates. So I think that the quick brief spin up there has kind of occluded. So it looks like right now it looks to be mainly a wind threat at this time. Still could see maybe a couple brief tornadoes. It's probably got to pick up once it gets more towards, more than likely, I-49, which would be later this afternoon. So the tornado warning that is on the west side of Shreveport is going to be canceled, not canceled, but expiring on the next minute here. Same with that severe thunderstorm warning. This is still, well, this was warned for 70-mile-per-hour winds, down to 60 now. Okay, there we go, that just expired out. Still got 46 minutes on that. Let's look upstream real quick here. Got severe thunderstorm watch still going for another hour and a half. Don't know how much of a severe threat we're going to see out of that northern portion. I think we're going to definitely see a lot more severe weather activity out of the southern portion here compared to the north. I did a whole flip-flop on that there. So we're currently on a 928 scan here. That is some strong velocities over by Brookhaven Estates. This is still unobserved. This is still unobserved, so this is potentially still on the ground. Gonna take a little bit for this to load again here. Go back to GR2. Alright. No CC drop or anything, but a strong rotation or velocity is right over Red Shoe and near Eastwood at the moment. Mainly just wind threat out of this line of storms right now. I'm kind of curious what the environment looks like in this area right now. Let me just pull that up. Not a ton of instability. Definitely still a ton of wind shear though. So there's that. But yeah, not a lot of instability in this in this environment. But not be surprised if we have some instability start picking back up this afternoon in the southern portion of Louisiana. But I think that tornado threat is probably gonna go down by quite a bit. Not that we couldn't still see maybe a couple brief tornadoes throughout this afternoon, like we've been seeing so far. So we should be going down to a radar indicated soon here, probably, with this tornado warning storm, because currently right now it's still observed. Because it was a confirmed tornado that was located near Foster's in, near Bossier City, which is all over here. But, oh, I did not want to hit the, that button. I did not want to hit my spacebar. Oops. Do have a wind report here at the airport, and was a official National Weather Service observation. 59-mile-per-hour wind gust out of that right there, which I'm kind of surprised, but I mean it's pretty. Either way, it's still pretty strong winds coming out of this line here. Another severe thunderstorm warning probably that just got issued. Also, that tornado warning is down to a radar indicated. Okay, they just issued a new tornado watch. No wonder what that was. I'm like, what was that? But they did issue a new tornado watch, which is gonna be in the Another portion of the southern portion of Arkansas. Which, let me switch back to that. So here's that new tornado watch that just got issued right here. Unless it was just an update, which is totally possible, but looks like to be a new tornado watch that did just get issued. Let me look at the Storm Prediction Center if that is the case here, which it may. But I would be kind of surprised considering I think a lot of tornado threat probably won't be as pulling up that way compared to the southern portion here in Louisiana that's currently going towards the east. So I wonder. I do wonder if. Let me look at Twitter here. See if we got any pictures here. It looks like Dallas, Texas TV. So I'm guessing. Okay, it looks like that video might have been in Dallas, somewhere near the Dallas Fort Worth area, and there's a lot of building damage out of the tornado that hit that area. Looks like, it's unfortunate. So another thing too, because that was all early morning hours too. It's like 5, 6, 7 a.m. in the morning, about dawn. Damage in Ada. So let me just go to that. So here is that damage in Ada. I don't know if this is Ada, Texas or something. I'm guessing it is Ada, Texas. Let me take a quick look. Ada, Texas, yeah. Which would be from earlier this morning, if anything. But yeah, that is a lot of damage on that tornado damage there. That electric pole is completely just snapped right there. Got a bunch of debris, probably from a roof from nearby, which I would assume it'd be from like something like this. But although this is probably more of like a sheet metal roof there. Still got another 21 minutes on that tornado warning just to the east of Shreveport. It also has been condensed as well. So this just contains Houghton, Brookhaven Estates, Oak Thicket Acres, Dogwood Acres, Princeton, Badaku Park, Espinita Village. And then we have, this is the damage over, I'm guessing, once again, I'm just guessing this is over near Dallas. You can see a bunch of damaged buildings here. So lots of debris, lots of damage from tornadoes, which is the unfortunate thing when it comes to tornadoes, especially when they have brief spin-ups with a QLCS tornado setup, especially in morning hours when it's difficult to kind of see where exactly they're at, even if there is some daylight. And there isn't a ton of lightning in this like there was last night, since there isn't as much instability in the environment currently. And then we have damage in Louisville, Texas here. So this is the warehouse that I was talking about earlier with all that damage. A lot of damage on warehouses here. Which is another thing when it comes to warehouses. Warehouses are not particularly strong against tornadoes. It's a lot of insulation right there. Probably some drywall in there too. That's a whole piece of sheet metal. Looks like from earlier this morning too. Flipped on 35. Cars in ditch and trying to put cars up in the ditch and trying to push through. Looks like there was a semi flipped. That was at around 5:10 in the morning. Not sure exactly where that was at. So do we have any reports on here? Hold on. Let me turn on storm reports. Because I did not have those on at all. But we do have a lot of wind reports here. 7 mile per hour winds. 87 on that one there with that mesonet. That's insane. And these two are like right just near each other too with those wind reports. And then we got 60 mile per hour co-op observer in, where is that? Lay. And they got a couple of wind damage reports here. Got one in Johnston. That was at 5:07 in the morning. Creek, Oklahoma. We got this one here. Mill Creek, Oklahoma at 5:19. Got one in Gene Autry at 4:40 in the morning. That's got to be right near the airport there. And then we have another one near Kingston, 5:15 in the morning. We have another near Durant, Oklahoma, 5:40. Multiple reports of trees, roadways in Durant. Time estimated by radar. So we got tree damage there. Debris in roadway and poles broken. 5:36 a.m. We got a bunch of wind reports in the Fort Worth, Dallas area. It'll be taking a while to individually look at those, but we'll take a look at those. I imagine they're probably general thunderstorm wind, damage, multiple tree damage, areas of tree damage. We got another area of wind damage. Same thing with, actually no, not the same here. This 18-wheeler reported on southbound I-35. So I wonder if that is the post I saw with that report there of the flipped semi. Would not be surprised if that is the case on that one there from what I saw. Then we have broadcast media here. Multiple power poles down in Waco. Same here. And also a M-ping report. Trees uprooted or snapped. We got a couple of trees down, trees down, trees down, and a power line down. That's going to be right near Tyler, Texas. Got more near Mount Pleasant. We got one overturned camper trailers at Big Al Barefoot Bay north of Rocky Mount, Texas. Unknown number of injuries. There's potential that we have injuries there. And we have an imping report. 1-inch tree limbs broken. Still got 14 minutes on this tornado warning. Don't know if they're going to continue or not, but we'll see. Still got another 14 minutes in this tornado warning. It's mainly a wind threat at this point. It is going to be going towards the east near Houghton, Fillmore, and Princeton, and Louisiana. A lot of this is so far is going through the northern portion of Louisiana with the wind threat and also that tornado threat. Also going to be looking up here as well. Let me look at reflectivity here. I am kind of looking on this for any notches here and down the stream here as well for any notches within this embedded line. Wouldn't say embedded line of rotation, but it's just a line of storms that we may have some embedded areas of rotation. Okay, so they have canceled out that tornado warning, so we no longer have tornado warnings in effect right now. May be seeing that pick back up later. But we'll have to watch and see for anything that may be of concern as this makes its way towards I-49, which may be the next time it starts picking up. We actually have a tornado positive on this one down here, actually. What's going on with this? We may be in a radar hole there, so... Oh, we are? Okay, we are on high res. I'm like, are we on base velocity? I couldn't tell, because how, like, smudge the reflectivity is sometimes on here. I'm guessing yeah, water spouts. If any of these are producing water spouts, it's probably gonna be this one right here, if anything. That's gonna be going for an hour 26 minutes. It's insane. Probably not maybe not the longest special marine warning I've seen, but it is a long one. Let me just get... we do actually have a HAZ cam in many Louisiana here that is in line. Or, well, within the area where that line is going to. Which actually, let me get that up real quick here. Okay, apparently this is a sign it wants a break. Great. Just love it. Okay. Camera. Okay. Do that. Cameras. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Where is it? This it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, what did I do here? Okay, that's why. Because it's so, like, zoomed in here. No wonder. Okay. Now it should be pretty much fine at this point now. Gonna be keeping an eye on this one here because it does have a tornado pause tag on it. Once again, I'm still kind of curious where that area rotation is. If it is rotating down here, it might be up in this section here compared to down here. But we'll watch and monitor that. Gotta go to, where's Shreveport? Oh, it's being covered by the wind report by the National Weather Service observer there. That the official weather observation there with the 50-mile-per-hour winds. We have another severe tornado warning that just got issued. Tornado pause tag on it. With 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, which is insane. Wouldn't say this is a derecho though, because you would need a. I mean, it is a long line, but it would need to be having way stronger winds than what we're seeing right now. Because right now we're just seeing 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That is also. It'd be great if Radio Omega would actually load, maybe. Okay, there we go. Gonna be going from Ringgold, Castor, and all the way up to Dixie Inn and Minden. And also covers up to Bridges Mill, and Hurricane in Louisiana. A lot of this is way, almost, well, it's not way east of Shreveport, but it is east of Shreveport. What am I running over with my chair? Oh, that's what I'm running over. Okay. I'm like, what is going on here? But I'm just running over a garbage bag. Apparently. I don't know. See some lightning right there. Would be interesting to see if we see any lightning at all on the camera in Many, Louisiana, which is way south down this way. Where is it at? Oh, let me just do a search here. Many, Louisiana. Okay, there we go. So it's way south down here from that. You probably won't see anything on that camera for probably another hour or two. But I am gonna keep that camera up because it is in the path of the storm here. Why is my caps lock on? Let's type it something and my caps lock is on. What is going on here? Okay. Having issues typing this morning for some reason. How many severe dose warnings do you have ongoing right now? Quite a few. Quite a few. How many of those are going to expire out? We have one that is close to expiring out. Other than that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. Which we have 3 of... Actually, no, only 2 of those that have a tornado pause tag on it. Which would be this one here, and then all the way down here with this one. More near the Houston area. I am hungry right now. Oh, just gonna do a stretch. Okay. So one thing I also am looking at here is the HRRR, and looks like that tornado threat should continue through this afternoon and then wind down through tonight. Where is the latest run here? Okay, there. Let me actually go to Southeast US. Where is composite reflectivity? Okay. So let me just kind of... Where is it at? Okay. Window capture. HRRR. So actually, let me go to weather news. That is the wrong thing. Oops. HRRR. Okay. So here's the HRRR. And this is kind of... this is way later. Hold on. So this is kind of like nowish, like there. And then looks like about... I want to say 1 o'clock, it'll start picking back up with that tornado threat. That tornado threat should continue through just afternoon into Alabama, and then that should just mainly go to being a wind threat. Maybe a couple brief tornado, maybe a few tornadoes just being possible overnight into Alabama and into Georgia as well. We'll have to see if we have any other damage photos. There's also a couple of blizzard warnings up in... Where is it at? Hold on, let me turn on some of the winter stuff real quick. So winter weather, blizzard warning, and winter storm warning. I don't know if there's going to be... Oh, yeah, there is. Winter storm watch. Where is that at? Okay, there. I don't know how many of those are going to be ongoing, though. Blizzard watch, maybe? No. Ice storm? I can't imagine that, but... Yeah, so a couple of blizzard warnings, basically in nearly the same areas from yesterday, although the blizzard warning is a little bit bigger than it was yesterday. This now goes through basically the entire central portion of Iowa, and this is basically not changed too much from yesterday with Nebraska and Kansas. And then almost basically same thing with the winter storm warning for the northern portion of Wisconsin and the upper peninsula of Michigan. So do we have any storm chasers on this? I don't think we do. Other than maybe Corey and all that may be in front of this. Let me go and find them. Actually, let me be right back. Let's see if Corey or so. Oh yeah, Corey is streaming. I'm like, I wasn't sure. Because typically, sometimes the live stream shows right on the search. I guess not today. I guess I don't know. Either that or YouTube is screwing up how their search bar works and stuff and search results. I don't know, man. YouTube does a lot of things that just don't make sense, man. Not gonna lie. And Corey Gherkin is in Minden, Louisiana, and it is pretty windy. Minden, so he's right in Minden, right in here. And that's where that heavy rainfall is, which, depending on how far behind, is only a minute behind on scan here for reflectivity. But let me look at the velocities. Yeah, that is some strong winds on that right there. Right between Dixie Inn and Sibley. Yeah, but so I'm looking down the line too, because you just see this line of winds right here, and then you got the other. So today is definitely gonna be one of those days where truckers are gonna have to be a little bit more wary when it comes to driving on highways and whatnot. Even just regular drivers too, but especially semi truck drivers, because when you have strong winds, that can like push against semi truck trailers and then push them over. We've already had I think a couple of them from a report I saw on Twitter about that with a semi truck being pushed over by wind. And Corey Gherkin, oh wow, yeah, Corey Gherkin has a few sign and also power lines that are down, and that's just from winds. We have another tornado warning. This gonna be for Nine Forks all the way to Sugar Creek, Bridge Mills, north of Arcadia, Darley, Old Athens, Marsalis, and Russellville. That's gonna be in northern Louisiana. So seek shelter, go to your lowest private building or home, or more secure private building or home. And so this is mostly going to be for the area right over Minden. And this is also radar indicated, so this is just rotation right now. And looking at Corey Gherkin's view here, it is blowing rain and wind is going. I mean, it is just blowing rain everywhere. Who just went live? Okay, this is the regular YouTube notifications. Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm like, what notification just got sent over on YouTube here? But no. So this is gonna be difficult to see if there is any tornadoes, if we have any cameras in this area, which at this time I don't think we're really gonna be able to see much if we do have cameras. Because the rain is just blowing. From what I've seen on Corey Gherkin's stream, the rain, I mean, he is driving, so it's going to be blowing against his car, but even then, the rain and wind is just blowing everywhere. And another severe thunderstorm warning I just got issued. Unless that was a tornado watch update, which may be the case. Yeah, that was a tornado watch update compared to a new severe thunderstorm warning, which we probably will see all this get condensed soon here once it starts moving more towards the east. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's the new severe thunderstorm warning. I wasn't sure where it was. So there was a new severe thunderstorm warning that did just get issued for 70-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. Let me go back to the velocities real quick. Gotta take a while to load again here. Definitely have some strong area. That is definitely a strong area right now near Nine Forks. This will load, maybe. Come on, load. Let me just go to GR2 at this rate. But yeah, that strong air rotation is going to be just to the west of Athens. Would not be surprised if we get a strong tornado potentially out of this if this does continue. Because nothing on CC drop, but there is some strong rotation right in there. If you're in this tornado wing, continue to stay in your safe places. Whether it be a lowest priority building your home or more interior priority building your home. Definitely gotta be something to monitor with this right here. You can kind of even see the hook right in there. Where it's going like that. And almost like a reverse J shape. So I do wonder if some of that velocities I was seeing, well, not velocities, but some of that wind that I was seeing on Corey's stream, I wonder how much of that could have been just from that area rotation. Could have been very well a tornado that could have been briefly on the ground. It's probably the strongest rotation we're probably going to see, or at least one of the strongest areas of rotations we're going to see today. Would not be surprised if we see something later today like this. The strong tornadoes are in play for today, so. But whether or not the tornadoes actually produce or not is going to be the big question. It's going to be approaching Athens and then eventually going to be going towards Sugar Creek in Louisiana. This is in northern Louisiana as well, by the way. All right, so here's Radar Omega. Yeah, that is definitely some strong area. That is definitely a strong area rotation right near Athens. So this could produce a tornado that's outside of the initial warning area. It's gonna be going towards the northeast. If they do end up issuing a new tornado warning, it's probably gonna be for Holly Springs, Langston, Spring Lake, Tulip, Point Pleasure, and Aycock in Arizona. Which once again, this is in northern Louisiana. I wonder what reflectivity looks like. Unless we're just gonna have to stay in Radar Mega because this is saying it wants to be slow. This is also way behind actually. Okay, there we go. Now it's back. Maybe? Yeah, we're currently 5 minutes behind on radar scan right now. Because this is 10. Okay, there we go. Okay, radar is having a bit of an issue there. Okay. Let me go back to GR2, see if it's the same issue on GR2. Don't know if it's probably, don't know if it is. Probably not. Yeah, no, it's not the same issue on GR2. But that rotation is still gonna be right near Athens. I'm kind of curious to see what is going on with some of these because it looks like we may have a couple areas that are trying to couple down here. So you could see that tornado threat start to ramp up down here potentially if some of these do end up having a couplet out of them. But we'll see. This year two, not year two. Is Radio Omega go back to normal maybe, or do I have to refresh it? I may have to. Yeah, I've got to refresh it. I don't know why Radio Omega has so many issues. They definitely need to do a update. They haven't had an update in almost literally a year for Radar Omega. Okay, there we go. We're back. We're back. So that right there is what we're gonna be watching for strong rotation. It's a little bit more weaker than what it was earlier. Still got a big area of just strong velocities on radar, so that's gonna be that 7 mile per hour wind gust. Still gonna be looking downstream here. A couple areas here, here. Although that depends what reflectivity looks like, though. How far behind is reflect? Okay, no, okay. So a couple areas here that I'm be watching for, which there and also there, because those are kind of tight and couplet velocities there. Still, most impressive rotation I've seen today with this. Started seeing a little bit more contamination on radar here, so that's gonna be a little bit of an issue there. Do we have anything on the has cam yet? No, we do have a little bit of something. A lot of rain. Where is mini Louisiana again? Hold on. I know it's like way south, but how south again? Let me actually search it up because that's gonna be way easier. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there we go. It's starting to pick up a little bit in what we're looking at on a has cam. Gonna be interesting to see what that wind is gonna get up to once it starts passing through. 65 degrees, 92% humidity. So very windy and rainy where Corey is at in Gibbsland, Louisiana, which I'm guessing, 'cause I know he was in Minden. I don't know if that's more northeast. Let me let me take a look where that is. Gibbsland, Louisiana. So that's just south of that tornado warning. Actually, because I know we have this right here. Do we? I think Lake Charles could be the closest here. May have something potentially soon on the area near Jasper. That might be the next thing we're gonna have to look for here with any tornadic activity on that. Currently only, well, 2 minutes behind on velocities and 4 minutes behind on reflectivity. So we'll see on the next scan if anything has changed or not. Uh, this seems to be died down by quite a bit. It's a lot weaker than it was earlier if there is any rotation left. But at this point, it does seem to be more of a wind threat now on that area. So I think now we're going to probably start focusing more downstream in areas from probably here to here. Would not be surprised if we get any tornado warnings here, just based on any little couplets like here and here. Don't and maybe here as well. So I wonder how many prefrontals we have right now, if any. I think Radar Omega is gonna be behind again here. So I'm gonna. Where is my Giro 2 analysis? Giro 2. Okay, there. So let's just switch over back to GR2 for now again. So yeah, we've got one area just south the Hall Summit. Got another one here near Pelican. Do have that there, which typically is a way to show where there might be rotation there. Do we have any new mesoscale discussions, actually? So, mesoscale discussion. just go over to here. So damaging wind. Oh, damaging wind / tornado threat will continue through the morning and early afternoon. Valid till 11:45 a.m. concerning tornado watch. Peak intensity, if there is any tornadoes, it looks like 100 to 130. Winds 65 to 80, which so far we've been mostly seeing that 60 to 70. Hail risk, I'm surprised it's even around that, considering we haven't been seeing too much of a hail threat, to be honest. Okay, looks like that tornado warning has been canceled out. So we're now down to just tornado watch at the moment. So we got a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings, of course. Which a lot of this so far is 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gust on a lot of this line of storms here. Still watching the area that we're currently watching right now. Let me go back to GR2 here. Still just gotta watch this area for anything. I'm gonna put a blue line right there. And I'm also watch what Corey's doing, which I don't know how much I'm really gonna be able to see on Corey's stream, but there's something going on there at least. Also weather-wise with the Hazcam there. Got a couple vehicles going back and forth on that bridge in Manny, Louisiana. Where is Manny again? So I know I've asked this like multiple times, myself multiple times, but I need to give reference point here. Yeah, okay, so it's there. So may see something out of that soon there. Probably next. I want to say next half hour at this point now. So what other Hazcams do we have in this area, by the way? Oh, let me just There's a couple other cameras here. Most of them, once again, are in Louisiana. Just gotta put the one camera there and then the other here. Why did that it keeps going to the same camera, but I don't know if that's because hold on. Let me do something real quick here. There we go. Looks like the camera is moving actually on that Manny one. It's kind of interesting. And it's going back. Or keep that the Leesville one up as well while I'm at it. How far are we behind on skin? Okay, we're only 2 minutes. I wasn't sure how far behind we were. I had to take a quick look down. And another spear transformer that just got issued. Gonna be way up here near the northern portion. Actually, it's gonna be right in Arkansas at this point with that one. 60 mile per hour wind gust on that. Just where my microphone is pointing right now. All right. I think I am starting to see that 20 watch get more condensed there. What is going on with this chair? I think this chair is deciding it wants to break itself for no reason. Maybe. Unless it's just because of the way I'm sitting. I'm not 100% sure. Might be just the way I'm sitting. Does feel like it is wanting to break itself, though. So you can see on the Manny camera there, storms are, I wouldn't say slowly, but they are quickly rolling in on that Manny Louisiana camera there. As it looks like a scud lowering there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Where's it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there. I don't know what happened there. That's, camera's being moved. I will say it's kind of interesting how it looks, though. I will say, don't see really any lowering or anything, but it is once again it's just interesting to look at. It is getting blurry. That's probably because of all the wind and rain. Yeah, that wind is picking up by a lot actually. Now I'm looking at it. Yeah, that is it's gonna be very windy once it's right in it. And we could start seeing that winds start picking up there on the thing. 13 miles per hour, that's probably way higher than it. It's probably way higher than that. What is Just looking around? Kind of funny how it just moves. Is like because obviously someone's moving it, but yeah, that is definitely some strong winds on that. Kind of surprised this hasn't started picking up on the winds here, but this is probably just regular winds compared to wind gust. Also, looking at velocities here, we're definitely gonna be having a bit of bigger concern with here still with any tornadic activity. And as soon as I say that, we do have a tornado warning, which is gonna be way south actually. It's probably gonna be in the this radars. Now, let me just go to the GR2 analysis real quick here. Which that tornado warning is gonna be for. This hasn't updated yet. On it's gonna be in between Texas and also Louisiana. It's gonna be for Yellow Pine, Fairdale, Hickory Ridge, and Fairmount in Texas, but in Louisiana, it's like Toro, Clear, and Radin and Sandell. Seek shelter if you're in this tornado warning. Go to the lowest part of building or home, or the most interior part of building or home. Hopefully Radar Omega actually loads. If not, we'll have to move over to GR2. Even GR2 is taking a while. Everything's taking a while so far right now. Okay, there we go. That rotation is gonna be right in there. I just updated like twice. Gonna be right near Yellow Pine and Mason. Okay, there. And now we have the velocities that have updated, and also the radar is there now on here on GR, not GR2. I keep accidentally saying mixing up GR2 analysis and radar Omega. But yeah, if you're in this tornado warning, seek shelter. Go to the lowest part of building your home, more secure part of building your home. So we have any other towns here? Looks like just Toro, Claire, Ratton, and Sandeld are included in this tornado warning on the Louisiana side. That is definitely some strong winds right on the Manny, Louisiana one. Like, let me just put the where is the I just put away the Louisiana, the Leeville one. So this is the Manny, Louisiana one. Now look at those winds, insane. And this is also in the warned area here. I think we're just this is south of this is just south of Manny here, or at least well a few miles south of Manny, Louisiana. Also, I'm noticing a couple areas here that may be a little bit of concern too in terms of a QLCS tornado threat as well. So we are on current scan. It's gonna be soon to cross the Louisiana-Texas border here. It's gonna be going towards Clare and Renton. We have a new severe tornado warning that just got issued as well for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Surprised there's no tornado pause flag on it, which I think if there is anything that is terms of rotation with Pleasant Hill and potentially near Zwolle. Jasper County, Texas. So I'm guessing Jasper County, Texas is right where Jasper, Texas is, I'm guessing. Let me look at reflectivity if it decides it wants to load at all. Which I think if any areas in Texas, if you're anywhere in Texas, you should be done in probably the next hour when it comes to storms. Because a lot of this is moving off to the east at this point. So I'm looking at, yeah, so basically, yeah, that is where Jasper, Texas is, looks like. Okay. Yeah, so Jasper County, Texas should be done in the next hour here. Tornado risk is it's got to be basically done once this moves out. Or at least a lot of the tornado risk has basically moved off to the east for the most part. Which I will say with that main threat, however, for tornadoes, as probably gonna be sticking to right along here mainly. And if we have any discrete cells later, it's probably gonna be out in front here. Would not be surprised if we get another extension on this tornado watch towards the east in places like this portion of Louisiana and into Mississippi. Don't know about this northern portion since I don't have too big of concerns with that side, but if you're anywhere along here, should be done with any severe threat within the next hour, half hour to an hour. How far are we behind on scans? I think we are on the last scan, which was at 10:37 a.m. There are a couple of storm chasers out here. I know Brandon Kopic should be live sometime today. Not 100% sure when, though. So got another 17 minutes on this tornado warning. We're still quite behind on scans right now. At least on velocity. We have another severe storm warning that just got issued. Tornado pause tag on it. For 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well on that. And we should be able to see something on the HazCam soon in Leesville. It's kind of just waiting on the next scan. Okay, there we go. We are on current scan now. Well, actually, no, we're still kind of behind, but it has broadened out. Okay, there we go. And it's updated again. So, yeah, that has definitely broadened out. Right now, it seems to be mainly just a wind threat for the main part compared to the tornado threat, but would not be surprised if throughout this afternoon we start seeing that ramp up like we did this morning, because that's what happened. We are also in that 10% tornado risk area, but right now that tornado risk, even though we're seeing, I mean, right now it's kind of a lull with that tornado risk, but we should see it ramp up probably around, I want to say 1, if anything. But we'll see. And this is an enhanced risk as well. It's quite a sizable enhanced risk as well. Wouldn't be the last time we had a pretty large area for an enhanced risk. Because I think the last time we had one was when we had that QLCS tornado threat from a couple weeks ago at this point. So I think do we have a new, do we have anything new with the SBC outlook? Okay, we do actually. Still a large enhanced risk area. Which, actually, let me get that up real quick. Hopefully that is going to be on the right thing. Yeah, okay, that's on the right thing. It's on the right thing there. Okay, so this is what it currently looks like. So, still got a pretty sizable area for that 10% significant severe for the tornado risk. That wind risk is right there. Still Louisiana, Mississippi, and that portion of Arkansas with the significant severe area, and then we have that 30% area. Hail risk, obviously, it's got to be pretty low, which I think we're definitely going to see more of that wind risk compared to that tornado risk. At least for right now, till we get later into the afternoon. Once we get later into the afternoon, then that's probably when we're gonna see that 10% tornado risk start coming into play. But it's still a little bit conditional with that tornado risk. So still got another 13 minutes on this tornado warning. Okay, they just condensed that tornado warning, which it's now mainly in the Louisiana area at this point, where we originally were looking at. Still could be for Ren, Claire, and Sandal. Still got a long line of severe thunderstorm warnings. This one does have a tornado pause tag on it, which actually I'm kind of curious what that looks like here. We may be starting to get out of range of Shreveport's radar, so we're gonna be in a bit of a radar hole till we get into Mississippi, because this is an area where we have a radar hole issue. Kind of surprised there's no radar here, because I know that's been down forever, and we have a new tornado warning. It's gonna be for Monk's Hammock, Antico, Hornbeck, Barnum. If you're in any of these areas, seek shelter. Go to the lowest part of building your home, or most interior part of building your home. So this is moving pretty quickly, I will say too. Through Louisiana with this line of storms. How fast is this moving? By the way, that's one thing I've moving east to 45. Once again, if you're in any of these tornado warnings, continue to stay for safe place, or if you're in a new tornado warning, which is an extension of the other one, go to the lowest part of building your home, or most interior part of building your home. Looks like it's kind of calmed down at Manny, Louisiana. Which I'm kind of curious what the reflectivity looks like if it actually decides it wants to load properly today. Which it probably won't. So we'll go to GR2 at this rate. Also, may have a hook right there near Barkville. Also, yeah, this definitely looks like it could be something to watch there near Burkeville in Louisiana. Or is that Louisiana? Oh, no, that's Texas right in there. We do have a couple tornado warnings in Louisiana at the moment, though. Yeah, everything's taking a while to load on Radar Omega. Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's properly loaded on Radar Omega here. 10:45 update. Okay, there we go. 10:49. So we're now more. Yeah, we're closer to the to radar update there. So I will say the back velocities here are a little bit stronger. Yeah, that backside's definitely a little bit stronger, so we could see that try to wrap up and potentially produce a tornado. Because this does have a tornado pause tag on it, I will say, from what I was looking at with this severe thunderstorm warning. So we may have a QLCS tornado threat start to ramp back up on that northern portion again. But we'll see what happens with that. I am noticing a couple areas here, a couple areas there that may have a couple areas that are rotating along this line. Could potentially be born for tornadoes here. And we have another tornado warning, which is actually a pretty large area for a tornado warning. If you're in these areas, seek shelter. Go to the lowest part of building your home or the most secure part of your building or home. So yeah, we're definitely. I think we're starting to see that tornado threat start to ramp up now. So it's gonna be for. It's gonna be in Texas. Burkeville, Simonsville. And then in the Louisiana side, we got New Llano, Savage Fork, Elmwood, Fort Johnson, Lincoln Heights. We got Anaco and Hornbeck again, Burnstown, Holton, Kurthwood. Now we got Almain, Medani, Knight, Elmwood, Coopers, Burr Ferry. Anacoco again. Just want to mention that again. Barnum, Barham. We got Kurthwood, Fisherville, Dunsonbury, Houghton. We got Tower Estates, number 2, Leesville, New Llano, North Fort Polk. Yeah, we definitely have an inflow notch on in there. There's a new tornado warning that just popped up there. So we got another tornado warning A lot of these, this one I think is probably an extension of this tornado warning here. So we're up to about 4 tornado warnings right now. We got one that is about to expire out, so it'll be down to about 3 instead. Once again, if you're in any areas, go to lowest priority building your home, or most interior priority building your home. This tornado warning that just got issued for the extension, Peason, Kishashi, Kyle, Mink, and all the way up near Magnolia and Louisiana. All right, we did just okay. There we go. That other tornado warning just did expire out. So now we are at 3 tornado warnings. So we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings right now that have semi-power wind gusts on them, warned for, and then also both of them have. Oh well, actually, this one has the tornado pause tag on it. This one does not have tornado pause tag on it. Which actually, this one is got to be for this entire area up here too. So now we have an area that is a tornado possible tag on it with 7 mile per hour wind gust on it. We're about 3 minutes behind right now. I do wonder if what kind of fire update we have right now too, because I know day 1. Okay, they got extreme risk there. Day 2 nothing, but extreme risk in a lot of this area here, all the way from just north, all the way from Carlsbad, all the way down to San Antonio and what is down here near Encino and Texas, and then all the way up to about Holland and Salado. So we have quite a big area right here for that fire risk. Low humidity behind this line here. So do not burn anything. If you are gonna burn anything, be responsible. Don't let it get out of control. But preferably just don't burn anything at all. So also the Leesville camera is inside that tornado warning. So maybe we'll be able to see something in that. I probably can get rid of that Manny. Where is it? That Manny one here. So let me just remove that. All right, there we go. So that's gonna be the Leesville camera there. So we should be able to maybe see something on that. We'll see. Still seeing some strong velocities near Hornbeck. Still keeping an eye on whatever activity goes on up here as well, because we could be seeing eventually maybe a QLCS tornado outbreak eventually. All right, they just condensed that tornado warning here. So now all these tornado warnings currently are in Louisiana at the moment. Still gonna be monitoring for any activity with the tornadoes, especially this one here, which the velocities on this backside are pretty strong. I think they just condensed this one. Yeah, okay, no, that was this one right here that got condensed. They should be condensing this tornado watch as well soon here. So this backside, all this backside here should be done with any severe weather activity, and Texas basically should be done for the day when it comes to any storms. So, although it might be a little bit slippery on the roads today, though. I'm kind of curious what the selectivity looks like. May have something going on near Coburn right there. Potentially something trying to couple there. Same with Pisan. But nothing at the threshold of what would be tornado warned right now, though. There are seeing more wind damage reports as well starting to pop up in Texas as well. There is a bunch in the Fort Worth, Dallas area from this earlier this morning. Continuing to monitor for ears rotation, which I think there might be one right in there by Savage Fork. Not sure about here, but definitely here. Although it's a little bit difficult to see that one there because it's not that strong of an area of rotation, but it is there. Also, another thing too, we have the has cam, so if we do see any lowering, it's gonna be caught right on that Leesville, Louisiana camera. On that has cam, which we should be able to see something maybe in the next, I want to say 20 minutes, if anything. All right, that tornado warning just got condensed, I think, there. So, how many tornado warnings? Okay, so we're still at 3 tornado warnings. Surprisingly, we still got that little box right there. Surprised they don't cancel that one out and just let these two be here, since these two are already covering the tornado warned areas here. Let me look at reflectivity again here. Do have an inflow right here, which there is some lot of convection in front of this, so that could completely cut off the inflow for that hook right in there. Starting to see some rain on the Leesville camera there. Rotation is still quite a bit away. So far, right now, it's mainly been just areas of rotation. Uh, haven't seen too many damage reports on this side in Louisiana so far. Still waiting to see if we get any more reports over in Texas, because that is where a lot of damage has occurred. Also, Chicago is 188 years old. Wow, that's been around for a long time, man. It's crazy to think how long some cities have been around. So these are gonna be going till like 11:30 ish. Look at another 3 minutes on that box right here with this tornado warning, but this is gonna be for this right in here, more than likely. We'll see if we get any other extensions on tornado warnings, and we'll see if any tornado activity starts picking up on these portions here, because that is where I'm thinking we're gonna be starting to see that tornado start ramping up, other than the south side here too. But we'll see. Because I am starting to see some stronger velocities on this side too, and also this side. Looks like, okay, looking at the, they did just update that tornado warning with that northern one. So they did condense it. They're still gonna be going for another 17 minutes. We'll see that up. Okay, there we go. So now it is updated with that tornado warning. It is gonna be continuing to be go for another 17 minutes once again. It's gonna be for Kisachi, Kyle, Mink, and all the way up to Western Magnolia. And it's also gonna be for Mora and Gorham as well. Continue to stay in your safe places till this pass is over, and or the tornado warning either is canceled out or expires out. We'll see if we get anything on that camera here in Leesville. We'll see. So it looks like some of the offices in Oklahoma and Texas, if it is some, I don't know. Let me try and see. I was gonna say, let me look at the camera here, because I'm not 100% sure if that is the lowering. Don't see too much movement within it. Let me just let's increase the size of it real quick. Okay, so it looks like that other tornado warning got canceled out. That had 7 minutes on it. It was like a little box. Definitely a ton of scud on this, I will say, which is just like a little hanging clouds. Do wonder if that could be lowering in there, but I don't think it is. Because the area rotation is going right towards Leesville.
do wonder if that tornado warning has weakened out. Yeah, that area with that tornado warning has been condensed by quite a bit. Same with this one here. Although, actually looking at it, the rotation's gonna be right near Elmwood. We'll see if we get to see anything at all. Because it looks like there's a lowering right in there. Like right in there. Maybe a little bit of a funnel right in there, potentially. Could be just Scud though. So we'll keep an eye on that. See if anything does occur. Wouldn't be the first time that a tornado that I've seen a tornado on camera. This is right near where the camera is too. Like if we go right here, yeah, that's right where the camera is. Oh, video error, video error. Refresh. Okay, there we go. Oh. Hascam is having a little bit of issues here. Hmm. I'm might be a scud right there, but I don't know. Because sometimes I see these little skinny funnels kind of go down like that. About to definitely see that wind start pick back up with that 60 mile per hour. Actually, no, it's 70 warned for 70 actually with that wind. Maybe down to 60 at this point though. We'll see. Still got another 12 minutes on this tornado warning here. It's got another radar scan in here. Only 1 minute behind, but it is the more recent one here. Once again, just keeping an eye on any activity up here for any QLCS tornadoes. Same with down here as well. Which so far a lot of the activity has been within here though, with what we've been seeing. And I think that camera is frozen now. So power outage it looks like on that camera, so we aren't probably gonna be able to see much now on that camera, unfortunately. Definitely some strong winds though with when that occurs. Typically when that happens, you got your stronger winds on this side here that are moving in, cause especially that little pocket right there just north of Leesville, and then this right here. This is all just from radar compared to like let's say for a mesonet. Another sphere this morning just got issued. To be up in Arkansas. Which right now, so far, looks like a mainly wind threat in Arkansas at this moment. Let me go back to reflectivity, which is starting to see a little bit more clearing out in front of this, which would leave room for tornadoes to spin up. And you can definitely see that hook right in there. So this is like a embedded supersaw in here. And that be right in there with that rotation. Okay, that tornado warning looks like it got looks like it got canceled out probably. Either that or expired out. One of the two. It still shows a tornado warning over on GR2, but maybe it did get expired out. Not 100% sure. Let me look at weather-wise. That's another way to know. Because there was still 8 minutes on that tornado warning. Definitely got some strong winds on this side right here. On this portion. So it looks like we have a tornado warning ongoing though. With that weather-wise here. We'll see if the weather-wise updates with that tornado warning. Because it doesn't show it anymore on Radar Omega, so just gotta wait and see. Still have a tornado warning up here for Kisashi, Mink, and Mora Gorum. Although we may see that expire out in the next 8 minutes compared to it continuing. Which right now I'm kind of this is the only one right now that is super concerning, considering this is like an inflow notch right in here. Do we have is that Leesville camera back or no? It still shows that tornado warning on weather. Oh yeah, the camera's back. Okay. Yeah, it's back. Yeah, that inflow notch is gonna be right in there near Fort Johnson. This is definitely something that is concerning. I would be surprised if this does not get tornado warned. Also, reflectivity has now updated, so we'll wait for it to update. For the meantime, I'll look at GR2. Because I think GR2 should be a little bit more updated here. Where is it? Am I looking at the right radar? No, I'm not. Oops. Alright, there we go. Even on GR2 is showing the same thing, but yeah, there you go. That's your hook echo right there. That is insane. But I'm still once again surprised this is not getting tornado warned again. Because that is basically like a classic Supercell look to it. Let me just downsize the Leeville camera here. Hold up. Which is now just passing Leesville now. So this is going to be off to the southeast at this point. So Leesville should be good at this point. The moment is just a severe thunderstorm warning. Don't know if they're going to, once again, do not know if they're going to issue another tornado warning. Okay, there we go. That is going to be another tornado warning. It's going to be for a pretty large area. It's going to be going from Fort Rock, or actually not Fort Rock, Fort Polk, all the way to Camp Bell and Flatwoods in Louisiana. So it's going to be a very large area for this tornado warning. Once again, if you're in this tornado warning, any tornado warnings ever actually, go to your lowest part of building in your home or the most interior part of building in your home. It's going to be for Sandy Hill, Fort Polk, Billy Goat Hill is basically out of this at this point. If you're also in LeCamp, Hicks Crossing, Mayo, Walnut Hill, and then we also got Simpson, Temple, Burnstown, Hood, Jericho, Sharp, Flatwoods, Pine Coop, Afman, Elmehine, Lizzo, Heinston, and we also got Walding, Lewiston, and Hemp Hill in Louisiana. Let me just check CC. We may have something near Fort Johnson on this. Definitely a strong area rotation right in there near Fort Polk. So we could potentially have a strong tornado on the ground with this. It's gonna be going right near the radar site. It's actually approaching right where that radar site's at. So if this goes right near a radar site, we could have We could have an outage on that radar potentially. Let's go back to GR2 for now. See if we have anything at all. Might be an area of debris right there. It's kind of small right now, so nothing really there that can confirm that there is a tornado that is on the ground at the moment. I think that's definitely a tornado that is on the ground near north of Fort Polk. Yeah, that is definitely a tornado that is on the ground near north of Fort Polk. Tight rotation. Yeah, this is a tornado that is in progress, going towards the northeast. And we do have another severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued as well for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And then also another one to the north of that. So we got this one here and this one here for 70-mile-per-hour wind gust. So we definitely are starting to see that wind gust, that wind threat start to come through. This tornado warning should expire out in the next minute here as well. And this is going to be the main concern with this tornado warning, since we do have a tornado potentially in progress near North Fort Polk. It's going to be a debris ball right in there. It's a small one, but it is there. We do have a tornado. Yeah, there we go. They just confirmed that tornado warning. This now has observed tag on it. Confirmed near Fort Johnson, moving northeast at 55. Go to. It's not a strong or a PDS tornado, but if you're in any areas here from North Fort Polk all the way from LeCamp, find your lowest part of building or home or the most interior part of building a home away from windows. We're down to one tornado warning currently. Alright, the CC drop just updated. Looks like we did have a brief touchdown. It looks like it has occluded potentially. Although, I don't know particularly how many trees are in this area. Which it looks like there is a bunch of trees in this area. So if it was underground, we probably would see still quite the debris signature. Yeah, that right there is where that tornado touchdown right there on Mill Creek Road. Got to wait till next scan, because this could potentially still be on the ground. This could be going right towards the radar site. This could be going towards LeCamp and LaCora. Currently only 2 minutes behind on CC drop. Hopefully once we get the next update here, we'll see where exactly this is at. We do have the latest update on CC. May still have a tornado on the ground that is on that dugout road potentially. Nothing super clear at the moment if there is a tornado that is still on the ground because we are right next to the radar site at this point. Still waiting to see where this is kind of going right now. We're currently only 2 minutes behind actually on radar scan, but this is like right on top of the radar at this point, so it's gonna be a little bit distorted, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult to pinpoint where this is exactly at. Still potentially a little bit of area rotation right in there. Although it's probably not there. It's more or less over here right now. But once again, it's gonna be a little bit distorted since we're right near the radar site. So we're gonna have to wait probably the next, I want to say, 10 minutes here for this to kind of move out so we can kind of see where this is at. Ow, my back. Continue to stay in your safe places if you're in this tornado warning. So observe slash confirm tornado on the ground at the moment. Still waiting to see if this is still on the ground or not. Because, I mean, once again, this is like right over the radar site, so it's going to be difficult to see. Ugh, just readjust how I'm sitting here. We're about well, actually, how many minutes? Oh, we're only 2 minutes behind again. So we're constantly always 2 minutes behind right now on scans, which is, I mean, it's pretty consistent with how often they're updating the radar here. Let me just try to load the velocities here. Alright, another severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued just to the south of that. Tornado pause tag on it. So definitely, I think we definitely could see that QLCS tornado threat and maybe some embedded supercells within this start to pop up here. GR2. Alright. So yeah, a little bit clearer view than what we had beforehand. Just still gotta wait a few for that to kind of move more to the east. Definitely seeing some some areas down here that could become a concern here in the more southern portion of this here. So should have new update soon, hopefully. Yeah, okay, there we go. We got the next update for velocities here. So this is now a little bit farther away from radar than what it was earlier, since it's not like right on top of the radar like it was earlier. Still got, if I can left click properly, still got another 17 minutes on that tornado warning. This is slowly making its way into Mississippi. Right now, it looks like more outflow, but I mean, with what I'm seeing on the structure with reflectivity, it could definitely recycle, but we'll see. I'd say, do we have any storm chasers on weatherwise? Because I know there's storm chasers on weatherwise. So they just updated that tornado warning. So now it's condensed. Still has observe tag on it. So still confirmed tornado that's on the ground. Located over LeCamp or 9 miles west of Heinston. So it's radar confirmed. So looks like to be still a tornado. If there is still a tornado, it's gonna be right near LeCamp, if anything. Interested in seeing if we're gonna see extension on tornado warning if it still is on the ground. Since it is a radar confirmed tornado. Update to the tornado watch looks like. So it looks like they're still continuing that tornado watch for up here still. Do any of these have Trump hostile? Well, that one does. Other than that, there's these some of these this portion. I think other than this one, I think down here is where we're gonna be focusing for that tornado threat. Let me just go over to GR2 analysis for the 900th time in a row. Why is this? Okay, why is the P working? I don't know why it's not wanting to work. Alright, let me just turn back on GR2 here. Which, if there is a tornado on the ground, it's going to be right in there, just to the northwest of Leander. Still got another 13 minutes on that tornado warning. We're back on with the reflectivity with Radar Omega. Alright, then turn off that camera. Oh, okay, here you go. Alright. Still haven't. So I will say with the structure of this, still very impressive with this. Would not be surprised if this continues to have this kind of structure. Which I would not be surprised if this continues to Alexandria. The new Mescal discussion from the Storm Prediction Center just got released here. Let me. Is this got to go to the right thing here? Yeah, it is. Okay. So here's the greatest supercell threat is gonna be between Mississippi and then also Louisiana here, which this is already almost there at this point. And then downstream tornado watch would need it soon, so it's gonna be this area that we're looking at right now. Looks like they're not gonna have it for northern portion of Mississippi. They're gonna continue it on this side of Arkansas. Looks like though. So I guess we'll see what happens when that does get issued. I don't know when that will be issued. Probably the next hour or two is when probably be issued. Fully. Let me, because I know there was a couple tornadoes earlier this morning, and oh, that is not how you spell Tulsa. Where's Tulsa? Okay, there. See if we got any tornado reports there. Nothing on that side there. What about Norman? I don't know if Norman has anybody out there already doing storm tornado reports here. So they have updated that tornado warning, by the way, as well. 7 minutes left in that tornado warning, and also radar indicated on that. National Weather Service confirmed tornado near Fort Johnson. But that was from earlier, it looks like. So with what I'm looking at with velocities on this right now, it's definitely weakened down. If this actually loads properly, even. We'll go over to GR2 analysis. But yeah, this definitely weakened down. Yeah, weakened out by quite a bit. Also got an area near Boyce that pocket of strong velocities there, so we may see a tornado warning on that one as well soon here. Alright, there we go. That's probably the tornado warning for Boyce. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. That's gonna be for the area near area rotation near Boyce. So if you're in this area, go to your lowest part of building your home or the most interior part of building your home. Uh Stay in your safe places just for the next 34 minutes till that is expired out and or canceled out. Boys, Pollock. You also got Rock Hill, Baghdad, Magnolia Park, Bentley, Oak Grove, Sandspur, Farmland, Fishville, Bob Rogers. We got just Magnolia. And then we got Camp Hartner. And Halcott in Louisiana. Looking at 3 minutes on that tornado warning. This is the newly warned storm near Boyce. It's going to be going towards the northeast. Don't know how much we're going to be able to see on the Alexandria camera. New severe zone this morning just got issued. It looks like it appeared for a second, but then disappeared. It's probably gonna be for Monroe, the area in Monroe and northern Louisiana. Still got another 2 minutes on this tornado warning. Don't think they're gonna extend that one.
All right, I do want to. I don't know if it's just my sinuses or my allergies that are starting to kick in, but sneeze a couple times.
Looking at velocities here, definitely not as strong of a pocket of velocities as it was a scan ago. This is about to expire out in the next minute. Okay, looks like the area of rotation there, boys, definitely weakened out. And that tornado warning in over here expired out. So I got tornado pass tag on this one right here. Looks like okay. Alexandria. Oh, there we go. Alexandria's camera's back. Okay, maybe. Okay, not maybe not. No, it's up. It's just okay. Maybe it's just my internet being absolute just garbage for absolute no reason. Maybe, which is possible. It's always a possibility. I think that was a. Yeah, I swear I thought I heard a severe thunderstorm warning get issued. Oh yeah, there we go. Over here, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust warned for here. Windsboro, all the way up to Rayville, and looks like State Route 134 and State Route 585. And we are eventually going to be in a radar hole, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to do coverage eventually if anything does occur up here. Look at another 24 minutes on that tornado warning. get our velocity update. Not seeing a whole lot of anything that's definitive of any rotation. Maybe something right in there, because there's a little bit of a pocket where there's a strong area of that rotation, but velocity's there. But even over here too. Same thing with right here. Right now, it seems to be more outflow right now. Definitely gotta keep an eye if anything does end up coupling along this line. There is an area right there though that looks a little bit concerning. Be right over near Union Hill, near Highway 130, 113. Okay, they just updated that tornado warning. It's more rounded on the backside here. So it looks like it's still radar indicated. And also a new severe thunderstorm warning just got issued on this portion of Louisiana and I think also Arkansas as well. I do want to take a look at Alexandria since right now I'm just kind of just monitoring what's going on velocities right now. I'm just gonna keep my eye on that on Radar Omega. And then I'm just continuing to watch what's going on in Alexandria because this is right over near Alexandria at this point actually. We just had velocities update. Looks like this area that I was looking at earlier definitely does not have as much of a dent as you could say, or potential rotation as it was earlier. Definitely watching some of these areas where you have the stronger areas of like velocity. Because if we take a look at reflectivity, if it ever loads, that is. Okay, there we go. This area right here could be something that could be need to be watched just north of Woodworth, going right into Alexandria, because it does look like there might be something on going over in Alexandria. Not 100% sure on it though, but we'll see. See if there's anything going on Twitter. Not much. Seeing some posts from earlier. Still got another 15 minutes here. Definitely. Okay, yeah, seeing those storms roll into Alexandria now. Probably will see those winds on that camera soon as well. So I'm looking at the weather-wise. It looks like there's a couple of showers that are starting to pop back up on the backside. Can't imagine those are gonna be anything severe though, compared to what we're looking at right now. May get something near Elizabeth, depending on the next scan here. Which we're only 2 minutes. We're currently 2 minutes behind on scans, so we'll wait and see if anything does change at all. So we got 12 minutes on that tornado warning in Pollock. Still waiting on the next scan here for velocities. Also around this morning, I just saw a post from North Zolk from around 7:45 this morning. It was like a funnel that that was underground. Or, well, tornado that was underground, I should say. I'll retweet that over on my Twitter. Another severe thunderstorm warning just got issued. Tornado pause tag on it. Gonna be basically for the Jonesville, Ridge Creek, Clayton, and Sicily areas, and then all the way down here for some reason. It's kind of interesting how they do the severe thunderstorm warning areas, but it's probably just how they're just doing it for a county, like multiple counties, just due to it being a squall line. So, okay. Still seeing a little bit of something over here with this area, but I think that just may just be just outflow, potentially. Just gotta keep an eye on it, though. Still got another 10 minutes on a tornado warning, so they have not canceled it out. Continue to stay in your safe places if you are in that tornado warning. Kind of just monitoring the downstream here. Looks like a lot of the storms are mainly just at this point just almost out of Texas at this point. Other than maybe Port Arthur and Orange and Bridge City, but other than that, Texas is pretty much done with the severe weather threat. Also, I just realized too. Let me just turn that back on. This is it. Error detected. Let me go to. What is the next camera that's gonna be in the path of this? You got Jenna over here. That's here. And then you got one Hazcam over near Greenville, Mississippi. Yeah, it's definitely green with the grass. Definitely green. And then we got... What other ones we got, other than the one at Jenna and Alexandria? I think that's about it for Hazcams, other than the ones in Greenwood. And I don't know about up here. Because a lot of the Hazcams are in this portion of Mississippi. I don't know how many Hazcams are up towards here. Don't think there's many. A lot of Hazcams are mainly in the southern portion here. And there's the tornado watch that just got issued there. So we should be seeing that pop up on Radio Omega soon here. I'll just keep the camera, I'll keep the Hazcam up on the one near Jenna, which is near where that tornado warning is at. Tornado watch for parts of Louisiana and Mississippi until 7. Oh, there we go. There we go. It just popped up. It didn't pop up everything though. But that's just how Radar Omega is. I don't know why. Once again, one more reason why they need to update Radar Omega so the alerts actually work properly. Because weather-wise works perfectly with the Hazcams. Also, I just realized it's been on the wrong thing the entire time with weather-wise. The stream. Oh wow, and the stream is down apparently, and Jenna. So probably power outage, maybe. Video server is up though. Stream is down. So maybe not power outage, but just an internet issue potentially. We'll see. Got another severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, there we go. That was actually not the severe thunderstorm warning. It's just tornado watch that just popped up. Okay. LaBao. That's gonna be our next camera here. I don't know why it keeps having issues loading these cameras. I seriously don't know if it's just this internet issue on my side, which may be possible. That is the case of internet issues on my side. And then also another thing with that tornado risk, they're expecting a lot of that tornado risk to have the greatest risk in this area here. So later today, we could be seeing a lot more of that tornado risk start to ramp up once it starts making its way towards this portion of Louisiana and also Mississippi. And here's that tornado watch. Do they have... Well, yeah, they have the mesoscale discussion, but... Yeah, there we go. There's that mesoscale discussion for that tornado watch. Oh, what happened there? What? I swear I did not click on a different radar. Oops. I'm gonna give Radar Mecca a few moments to load because I don't know what happened there. We are also starting to. I mean, we're still gonna be able to see a lot of storms on this side with this radar, but eventually we're not gonna be able to really see a whole lot over here if we have any tornadoes on this radar, since kind of out of range over here at that point. But over here, we're basically in range. A little bit of something near colon. A little bit of a hook right there. Which will be interesting to see how these kind of affect this. Because if we have a lot of this in front of, like prefrontals and any showers and storms that are in front of this, it'll affect a lot of the tornado risk that comes with this in terms of maybe supercells and also QLCS tornadoes. Although, if you do have any discrete cells in front of this, those could go tornadic, and we have a discrete supercell potentially producing a strong tornado. Yeah, the area near Colon in Louisiana looks a little bit concerning there. Because it looks like it is trying to hook, potentially. Even on the velocities, you got that strong little pocket right there. That's going to be another severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued there. Which is going to be right here. Tornado pasta tag on it. Which could be this right here with what we're looking at. Still got another 3 minutes on that tornado warning. I'm surprised they're continuing that tornado warning considering it's moved out of the area at this point. Eventually we'll be at no tornado warnings. But for now, we just have one ongoing tornado warning, which is going to expire in the next 2 minutes. And we have another tornado warning, which is probably for that area I was looking at earlier. It's gonna be it's gonna be right near Colon right here. So Cedar Grove, Colon, Shady Oaks, Barron, Center Point, North Point, Big Island, DeVille, Buckeye, and Barron. That's gonna be in Louisiana. If any of these areas Seek shelter now. Go to the lowest part of building our home and the most interior part of building our home. I do wonder if this is in, because I am kind of noticing this. Let me turn on that, or turn up that. I think we're still ways away from the actual border of Mississippi here. And this is just because of the counties and whatnot. Yeah. Another severe thunderstorm warning. Gonna be right, probably right in front of that. Unless it's more north. Yeah, no. Okay, no, that's just tornado watch update. Which is gonna be in that portion of this portion of Arkansas right here that just got updated. Still surprised they're continuing at that, but there are some severe storms. It's more of a cold core setup for tornado activity up there compared to what we're looking at right now in Louisiana. Jake said, let me go over to Radio Omega here. Because I realized I had it on GR2 analysis the whole time. Oh. Got 29 minutes on that tornado warning, by the way. We do have a couple of reports here. I don't know if these are new or... Oh, no, these are definitely new. 11:27 a.m. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts at the AWAS station there in Fort Polk. And then we got wind damage. I know we have wind damage. 1-inch tree limb. That's an MPing report as well. So that, I was gonna say, I can kind of notice where that strong little area of velocity is. We do have some contamination right here, and just some side lobe contamination type of deal going on here. So actually a lot of it down here. But yeah, that rotation is gonna be right in there near Col. It's still gonna be right near Colon. It's gonna be between Colon and Barron. So we also got that camera in LaBelle, Louisiana, which is... How far is that from the... Okay, so it's... I mean, it's near the severe weather activity ongoing in Louisiana. I'm also interested in seeing if we have anything in terms of snow on the backside of this low pressure. Because I know that was one of the big things when it came to this low pressure, which this low pressure is supposed to get down to about 980 millibars, which is pretty strong. It's the strongest one in March, which is insane. It's about I think it's like a category, what you would see like at the category 1 or 2 hurricane. At least a category 1 at most. Because when it comes to hurricane force winds, that is what hurricanes are based off of compared to actual pressure. So let's say a couple showers and maybe some storms back here, but I think more or less just showers popping up in the back of this. Wouldn't expect anything in terms of storms or anything severe. Because a lot of the severe activity is moved off to, well, what we're looking at right now in Louisiana. So I wonder. Let me turn on detailed displays because this is the METAR details, which is basically just station plots. So we got one here, which is airport, East Isler Field Airport. Get 66 degrees and dew point is 63. That was at 12:28 p.m. So it was a little bit ago. Same. Well, maybe this one's a little bit farther back, about 10 minutes ago ish, 11 minutes ago. 53 degrees, 51 dew point. So you can definitely see that cold front in the back starting to come on in. Continue to stay in your safe places if you're in the tornado warning, just to the east of Alexandria. Kind of just monitoring downwind here. Because I know there's going to be some activity as well in terms of tornadic activity potentially on the southern portion down here. Also could have some storms offshore come on to land as a waterspout and then get tornado warned later today from this afternoon or even to this evening even. We'll see how that pans out. All right, go back over to reflectivity real quick. It looks like they have canceled out that tornado warning. It looks like, so we are down to at the moment no tornado warnings. Let's just readjust how I'm sitting here. Which I'll probably stay on for another. I say total. I say 3 minutes 45 minutes. I'll probably be on for another 20 minutes here, and then if we don't see anything If I don't see anything for another few minutes, or if we don't have any tornado warnings, then I'm gonna end my stream, and I'll be back way later today, at like around 4, 5, like 5 o'clock ish this evening, since that's when I am expecting for this to kind of ramp back up. Although it's probably gonna ramp up even before 5 o'clock, if anything. So. But right now, it's just mainly wind threat. Just gotta check velocities. Could be another severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust on that for what that's being warned for. And now Mississippi, actually, is now making its way into Mississippi. Although I think if you're in this area, you're gonna be probably hearing a couple of rumbles of thunder, maybe see a couple lightning strikes. Also, still got that camera on going. Oh, we got another severe thunderstorm warning. Same thing as the other one. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Still could see maybe a brief tornado potentially with the squall line up here. But I think from what I'm seeing here, I think our tornado threat's starting to move and shift down more towards the southern portion here. Because you got this northern portion here, and then you got the southern portion here. Which the southern portion, I think, is going to be our main threat for any tornadoes. Just looking at velocities. Definitely quite a bit of lightning in Jenna, Louisiana. Got a couple. Okay, I already looked at those actually. Don't think I looked at this one though. Large tree on train tracks in Anacoco area, and then you got another one over here. Wait, I did not click on that properly. Midway, Louisiana, 12:27 p.m. M-ping report: 1-inch tree limbs broken, shingles blown off roof. And we also got an update on that tornado watch, which they're still condensing that tornado watch. So if you're in this portion of Louisiana, you should be now done. Texas is basically just completely done with the tornado threat at this point. Although it's probably pretty windy over there, though, so. Because typically on the backside, you guys still have pretty strong winds on the backside, typically. Well, that is going to depend on what these stations are going to look like. 13, so maybe not super strong quite yet till it starts moving more towards the east here, towards the east portion of the U.S. here. But there's something to watch for with this line. See if we get. Oh, we do have reports up here as well. We got Farmerville, Louisiana, M-ping, 3-inch tree limbs broken, and power poles broken as well. Then in Spearsville, Louisiana, we got trees down, one falling over Highway 4121, and we got another not hail, wind report in El Dorado. Broadcast media report a large tree uprooted on a house at the intersection of 6th Street and Killian Road in Arkansas. Looks like Vince Volte's over here too. Zooming. Zooming down the road. Another severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning inside the severe thunderstorm warning, which is terminal positive tag on it with 60-mile-per-hour winds. I think both of these have terminal positive. Yeah, both of them have a terminal positive tag on it, which I would not be surprised if you start seeing more of these have that tornado positive tag on them, especially with these ones down here. Turn these off. Okay. So I wonder what else we got in here. Lightning's already on. Can we turn? I was gonna say state outages might be something to look at. Although county outages, yeah, lots of county outages in this area here, from overnight into even now. Actually, a lot of power out. Almost the entire county is without power in Newton County. Jasper only has like 49 without power. Got tornado watch overlapping that. Let me just turn that off. Almost like 3,000 there in Beauregard Parish County. Almost 7. Well, now it's basically 7,050 in Vernon Parish. 4,000, almost 5,000 in Sabine Parish. So that's quite a bit of people that are without power right now. We also got the spotter network too that we can look at, which honestly does not look like as much on Radar Omega, but if we go over to weatherwise, then we could probably see a little bit more. Although, that's about accurate actually with what I'm looking at. Yesterday there was a ton of storm spotters in Oklahoma. I mean, it was like a whole train of them, like one of those look like cargo trains that have like the world's longest like train line of all time. I don't know what they call it, like train cart lineup. I don't know. Do wonder if we have any flood reports, flood and flash flood reports. Don't think we're gonna see too many compared to like the couple weeks ago on February 15th, where almost the entirety of Kentucky and Nashville there was like flood reports everywhere. Specifically Kentucky though, there was a ton of them. Oh yeah, we do have a couple. We do have a flood report here. 2 to 3 inches of water on side roads, localized minor flood in low-lying areas. That's got to be between Eustis and Gun Barrel City. Do we have any other ones? Kind of curious. We have another severe thunderstorm warning here, down here in the kind of just Lake Charles area, and Lake Arthur, Jennings. 6-mile-per-hour wind gust on that. Yeah, I think we're gonna start probably seeing more severe thunderstorm warnings starting to pop up as we go through not tonight. Well, maybe tonight, but through this afternoon, if anything at all. All right, let's turn those off. Actually, hold on. Just look up here just in case. Don't think we have anything too much of not concern, but just in terms of flood reports. Yeah, there's not really any flood reports. There's a wind damage report from today. It looks like 11:31 a.m. Trees uprooted or snapped. So it looks like we may be actually seeing stronger, maybe potentially some stronger winds on that backside there. Because at that time, all this was over here in Louisiana, so. It's kind of just kind of scanning. Not really gonna be able to see anything here since we're in a radar hole. I know we got the Jackson, Mississippi radar here, but even that is not gonna be the best for what we're looking at for any tornado risk right now. Might be something to the north of Marksville right here. Although that might be just clear air. Yeah, it's just clear air. Although, depending on how... Oh, no. Yeah, that's just clear air. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll be back on later with the evening stream, which will be around 5 o'clock. And, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next stream. Make sure to have, if you haven't already, subscribe. Have notifications on for whenever I do my next stream, or any stream, just kind of ever, I guess. But, yeah. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.